Hello everyone, Sigs here, and welcome back to Raft. Picking up where we left off last time at the Caravan Island. We got all 3 zipline parts, so we'll need to go and make the actual zipline tool to get around to the rest of the island and find the final battery charger part to make the battery charger, which we're going to need to obviously recharge our batteries, which will be awesome. I don't need to waste resources making any more batteries. I can just keep recharging the same ones, so that's pretty cool. Gonna get ready to go back to the island here, so I'm just gonna quickly do a little item loop and make sure everything is set up to be processing while I'm exploring the island, so that when I come back, I'll have another round of items to gather. So I'm going to water our grass here after we have sheared our llamas. Going to grab this egg and put all that away. And then just want to make sure that I'm set up to go here. So looks like our biofuel is done. I think there's enough in there to make one more biofuel per refiner. We'll fill it back up later. But I think this is what we want to take with us. Going to get our hunger and thirst topped up. I'm getting real low on food here, so at some point I'm going to need to find some more food, but this should be good for now. Looks like our honey is done as well, so we'll grab that. And then we want to go and finish exploring this island. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it in one trip or not, but we'll certainly find out. So one other thing is, I do want this metal detector. Now, I think I can use an uncharged battery. I don't think it has to be charged for it to work, so I can get rid of one of these depleted ones. Oh, I don't have the plastic for it yet, though, so I'll put that battery in there as a reminder later to make this metal detector. That's something that we unlocked in the previous recording, and I can use that to find titanium on certain islands, which is the highest tier of metal in the game. So that's pretty cool. Got that. Gonna go get our zipline made, and then we're gonna get our battery charger as well. So I think we're in good shape. Let's go and finish exploring here. So heading back to the island, I think the first thing that we want to do is just go up and make that zipline. Whoops, I think every single time I've come here I've gone up the wrong ladder. You would think I would have learned by now, but apparently not. Go around this way. Now we want to go to this middle section right here. Across the bridge, like so, not fall. And then I believe it was all the way up top here in this caravan up here that we can make the actual zipline tool. So yeah, let's go in here. And there we go. So it does give me a zipline tool to use, and it gives me the blueprint for the zipline and the zipline tool, which I can learn at the research station, so I can make more zipline tools, and also make ziplines that if I wanted to, I could put around my raft and be able to get around with it. So that's pretty cool. You have to equip it to use it, so I have equipped it, and then I just do this. Space to jump off. Does that work? Maybe I think I maybe have to go from a higher to a lower point. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. And then jump off. Now, if I were to go all the way to the end, when you hit the end, it kind of bounces you back a little bit. So you have to be careful about when you jump off. Oh, so that takes me over here. Interesting. Over to the infirmary section. So I see a bunch of boars here. We did craft an extra metal spear, and it does look like we're going to need it. Now, I think these are the boars that do not drop meat. They only drop leather. I do want leather. Whoa. I do want leather to make more armor. Speaking of which, let me put this armor on, because these guys, they don't stop charging until they're done. Oh jeez. Like the other boars, they just charge in a straight line and you can dodge them. These ones keep charging for a set amount of time. Whoa, and they'll turn like that and still hit you. Wow. So I'm getting hit a lot. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So, definitely want to use my armor. Actually, I should put these on over the flippers, too, because I'm getting hit a lot. I really don't want to die. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Now, I'm not sure if they're charging and you poke them. I'm not sure if they stop immediately or if they keep charging. I should probably test that, but I need to be careful because I just lost a lot of health there. And these guys do not give meat, which is a shame, but they do give a little bit of leather, which is something that we want. So let's top up our hunger and thirst here. So we're probably going to be out here for a while, and I want my health to get restored. Looks like this tree can be cut, so I'm going to grab planks because we always need planks. I see those bees I definitely want as well. And I want to get those other 2 boars for their leather also, but I want to let my health come up a little bit so we don't make a mistake and die out here. So let's explore this first. This is the infirmary section. Oh, we got a healing salve. That is awfully convenient. So I can use that, and it should... Did that even do anything? Oh, I have to hold it for longer. There we go. You can see in the bottom left that red health bar is now going up rather quickly. So I'll just use them both to get my health topped up. And then see what else we got here. So some free plastic and scrap. That's cool. Whoops. Fell off there. Can go... Oh, come on. Go up this way. Good healing salve, which is good. I assume that heals more than a regular healing salve, so that's cool. And then in here, we need to use the infirmary key that we collected in the other section. We get this crate with lots of items. We get the mayor's chest key so that we can go ahead and open the chest in the mayor's house, which I believe is where we get our last battery charger part. And then we get a note, so some story conversations here, if you want to listen to that.
I asked them to leave me here. It's the pigs. For weeks they've acted erratic. I've been blind to it.
Some free dirt.
The butchers getting sick. It all started when Olaf Lundstrom arrived, and I do not see it as a coincidence.
Alright, now let's get rid of these last 2 pigs. Okay, it does seem like... Seems like if I poke them while they're charging, then they stop charging. So that's gotta be the strategy with these guys. Just to wait for them to charge and then poke them. Instead of trying to sidestep them like you do the other boars. There we go, a couple more hits, just 1, that'll work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. That's strange. He turned into jelly and started sliding off the edge there. Now, I do want these bees as well. Definitely need more beehives to generate lots of honey to make our biofuel, so that's a good find. And then I don't think any of these other trees are harvestable, but this honey is, so we'll grab the honeycomb. There's 1, and there is 2. And then I think we're good over here. I think we cleared everything out. So now we want to go find the mayor's house. And we also... does my armor break? It looks like I lost a piece of armor to all those hits, so I'll have to remember to make more. Okay, so we want to go back. Not sure where the mayor's house even is, but... Now, I remember there was a chest somewhere down there. Why don't I... Is this... Can I not slide down this? I remember there was a... Ooh, don't want to fall through. There's a chest... Yeah, down there, so... Okay, so we just go for it. We get the crate. Get all kinds of cool metal items and stuff, so that's worth it. We'll learn this deco package. Get a new motivational quote. Nothing on the back end here. There's some dirt. Might as well grab that. And we're going to have to find our way back up now. So... I've already explored all of this stuff. Don't know... Yeah, I've already been all up here. I guess I can go up And, like, from over here I can go around and back up. So let's head this way. Slowly, as we swim slowly. Got our flippers on. Kind of a long way around, but I can go back up this way. Did I explore these ones? Looks like I did. It looks like the cabinets are open, so this way, yep. And then up over to the left. Huh, how am I supposed to get up here, though? Oh, whoa, okay. Just kind of billy-goated, I guess. Scale up the side of the mountain sideways. And head up this way. Back to over here. That's where we got our chicken in the last section. One of them. We got the other one over here. Now we are back up top, more or less. So there's this little area down here. I don't know if that's really worth looting. I'm sure there's a couple items in it, but then I gotta go all the way back around. So we're looking for the mayor's house. Ah, that looks like the mayor's house. So let's, I think we have to actually go from the top here. Don't want to fall off. So let's go, yeah, ladder here. And then zip line down. And jump off at the right time. Perfect. Oh, we got an achievement that popped up there. We're traveling 500 meters on a zip line from some of my previous playthroughs. Plus this. That's kind of cool. Trying to find my way in here. There we go. Nothing over here. Okay, get a mare hat, which is just a cosmetic item that I can equip. There's no third-person view, so I'm not going to be able to show it off, but... okay, so here's where we make the battery charger. I need another part, though. There's the blueprint for the engine controls and the note to the next story island, which is Tangaroa. So... I need to find the last battery charger part. I'm not sure where it is. Let's head over here. Don't think it's over here, but... Oh, got more dirt anyway. Shovel's about to break, but it has served its purpose. We'll loot this stuff. Ooh, hey, a metal fishing rod. That's kind of cool. Because that would have taken a lot of resources to make. Now, I don't need these blueprints. I've been weird about holding on to them until I actually learn the item at the research table, just in case it, like, got glitched or something weird. But I don't think, you know, knock on wood, but I don't think that's a thing. So I should have them unlocked to be researched, so I should be able to get rid of those blueprints to clear up some inventory space. And let's check out everything up here. Maybe some more items. Yep. And then this went up one more level, didn't it? Sure did. So let's go in here. There we go. I think that's everything in there. And it's getting dark, so I'll want to return to the raft fairly soon. So I can go over to there, but I've already been over there. I can go back here. So let's go back here. And then, yeah, there's a crate up there, I remember. So let's go down. Oh boy. Okay. Had to jump off at the right time. Alright, we grab those items, and then we can zipline back down. So I'm going to need to figure out where the final battery charger part is. I don't already have it, do I? Yeah, I have 2. And I need 3. So we're back. Let me do quick item loot. Shark is attacking and destroying the raft again, I'm sure. Yes. Just gonna fill in a couple of these broken tiles anyway. Gonna need to finish building all this out and armoring the edge so that stops happening, but... Oops. Let me clear up some inventory space here. Getting a lot of scrap. A lot of biofuel, a lot of extra stuff. You know what, let me just make one more chest real quick. Hinge rope plank. Whoops. So, come on now. Hinge, rope times 4, scrap times uno dos tres, and planks. There we go, storage. Just gonna put that right here because this little one has been full for a while, and this is like kind of my extra tool storage. Like I'll put the Zipline Tool and some other stuff in there. I definitely want this seagull. Yes, need lots and lots of drumsticks, so gotta make sure I'm getting seagulls every chance I get. Gonna store stuff in here. That's where I've been putting the canister and the net launcher, although you know what? All this stuff should probably go in that other chest that I just made down there, so we'll take that out. I'm not even sure where to put that good healing salve, but we'll worry about that later. Do a quick shear. And they should pretty much immediately eat the grass, so I want to re-water that. And then same deal here, we'll want to grab these eggs. And there we go. Stash all that away. We have a lot of wool built up, so as soon as we can make that battery charger and recharge our batteries, we can start turning them into trash cubes with our recyclers. So all this grass is going to need to be rewatered as soon as these guys eat. Not sure why they haven't yet, to be honest, but maybe they already ate. Do they eat this one somehow? I don't know, but alright, well, seems fine for now. Need to top up our thirst. Let's get our tools in here. I'm going to keep this stuff with me because I'm going to go back, and if I see any other items, I guess that can go in there as well. Stash that, stash that. Coconut goes in here. Let's get the drumsticks cooking. And that goes in there. I guess I'll just put the healing salve in there for now because I don't know what else to do with it. Looks like I have an excess of leather, so I may actually want to make some new armor. Looks like I need a new helmet anyway, so why don't I just make a new helmet real quick. Oh, now they eat the grass. So I'm going to need a full set of armor eventually, but for now we'll just take a helmet. Should go over our breathing bottle. Don't think we need the flippers or the breathing bottle right now. Not going to do any other deep exploration. Load that up. Let's eat the food. Water the grass that the llama's finally consumed. 1, 2. I should have to water that third one as well, but one of these llamas just isn't eating. Stash all that stuff away again. Might as well load up our biofuel processors as well. The eggs are pretty good. It's 3.3 eggs technically. Shark attack somewhere here. He's just going to get it. Yeah, 3.3 eggs per biofuel is essentially how that works out. So they're a pretty good source in addition to the fruit and stuff that I've been growing. Namely, watermelons are, I think, the best fruit for it. So, but we'll load these back up. Keep the biofuel coming. Stash the rest of this stuff. And then we should pretty much be good. So I'm just going to quickly look up where exactly it is that I need to go to find this final zipline part. Yeah, should be in pretty good shape now. So let me look that up real quick. Actually, before I do, let me learn. Yep. So the engine controls, the zipline, and the zipline tool. Now, the engine controls are super useful. Oh, it takes 6 titanium ingots, though, because I can control my engines and my anchor just from one spot up here. I'm going to put it next to the steering wheel so I can navigate, go forward, go back, drop the anchor, do everything I need to do from right there. Prevents me from having to, run back and turn on and off all these manually and drop the anchor manually. 6 iron ingots is a lot, though. Or, sorry, titanium ingots. Those I can get with the metal detector once I'm able to make that. But I needed extra plastic to make that, which I don't have enough. So let me look up where this final battery charger is. So we have 2 of them. First one is on the dock, which I got. Second one is on top of a housing unit on top of the mountain just above the docks. I think I got that one too. Third one is on the topmost part of the adjacent mountaintop. The one before the blue watchtower next to a loot box. Okay, there's pictures, so let me see. So that one I got. This one, that's the one I did not get. It's over by where that chicken was. Okay, cool. So I see where I need to go for that. And the sun's coming up too, which is great timing, so let's just get all topped up. Oops, I just drank salt water. That's not good. Okay, so let's go grab that last battery charger part. And then I believe that's everything that I would need to do here. So finally on the final trip back, we remember that we go to this ladder first and not the other one. I think I got all the animals. I got the goat and I believe 2 chickens. Got a bunch of dirt. Got the zipline tool. The engine controls. Gonna get the battery charger here. Got the code for the next story island. Looted all of these houses as far as I know. Found some good crates. Got a bunch of metal and other stuff from those crates. So I think the last thing I need should be right here. There we go. I guess I didn't see that ladder, so I didn't come up here. So there we go. There's the third and final battery charger part. A couple more items in here. And another note that I'll let run as I go back to the mayor's house.
Pa says we have to go. Ma is getting sicker, and I heard
Let's see if I can get up there.
Shouting orders. I saw them rounding up all the hyenas in cages. Sanjay is helping separate the rafts from the rocks.
Maybe not.
I asked Dr. Henrik about Ma. He looks sick too. Told me to avoid the pigs. And Olaf. Sanjay says he's scared. Smart man, Sanjay.
Not sure if I could even get in there, if there even is anything in there. There we go, okay. All that for, that's not bad. Bolt and a biofuel, definitely good resources, so that's cool. Alright, so we gotta go craft our battery charger now. Or at least get the blueprint for it. I'm not sure which happens when we craft it, but we'll find out. So I'll go back here. Again, I think that's the only little place I haven't looked at yet. Oh yeah, I still have my zipline tool equipped. I gotta go up to the top though, so. Go around, go up here, and then we zipline down like so. Make sure we jump off at the right time. It's pretty fun actually. And then here I can make battery charger. Okay, so it does not give me a battery charger, but it allows me to research the battery charger. So let's, I guess just go back to the raft. I think we're good here. Let me just double check. So we got the battery charger, the engine controls, firework, metal detector, zipline tool, zipline, infirmary key, mayor's chest key, and Major Tom. I think that's everything, so I think we're good. I think we're done here, actually. It didn't take as long as I thought. I probably should have just finished this all up in the last section. I just wasn't sure how long it was going to take. I didn't want the last recording to go too long, but stop by the raft here. Now, I want to take a quick peek, actually, for... Yeah, more pufferfish. They seem to respawn, so like this is an awesome spot to get a lot of explosive goo. Not sure how much of it I need going forward. I definitely need it for the animals, if I want to capture more animals, because I need it to make the net canisters. Not sure how many animals I really need. Maybe like six or eight llamas. 8 llamas would be good, because then once every growth cycle I get 4 trash cubes worth, like enough, which is enough to fill 1 recycler. Beyond that, I mean, eggs are good for biofuel, so more chickens isn't bad. And I will want goats at some point to craft really good food, but I don't need like a ton of them, so I probably don't need a ton of explosive goo. But I might as well grab more since I'm here. I don't know what else it's really for besides, I think, the fireworks, which are just like pretty much purely cosmetic. So we're not worried about that kind of stuff right now. There we go. Now these can either drop 1 or 2 goo. Looks like one of them dropped 2 and the rest only dropped 1. There's another one over there. So we'll grab that. And then there's more down there, I'm sure. I see one right there, actually. But I don't have the flippers or the oxygen bottle with me, so it's going to be hard to go all the way down to get those really far, deep ones. But I'll see if I can get this one or maybe that one other one I saw. Ooh, okay. Can't let him get too close or else he'll explode and I'll lose all the items, so do that. Can refill oxygen here for a second. Alrighty, and then let's see if we can get this other one. See if there's any metal or anything along the way too. I think I did a pretty good job of getting it all on my first and second trip, but whoa, he's getting close. Oh no, he might blow up. Okay, phew. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Loot him. It's a little dangerous, but I see metal. Uh-oh. Why am I doing this? This is really risky. Almost out of oxygen. I really wanted the metal, but I could have done it in 2 trips. Instead, I tried to do it all at once. Oh goodness. Am I gonna get back to that area before I drown? I think so. Okay. A little risky there. I don't know why I decided to do that, but thankfully it worked out. So I think that's good. Again, I think we could stay here and just like keep farming explosive powder, but also if I ever like desperately need explosive powder for some reason, I can just re-put the code, the Caravan Town code in, and then come back here essentially. The islands, if you get far enough away, they like respawn, and a lot of the resources will respawn as well. I'm not sure about like the lootables, like the stuff in the caravans, but I know like the pufferfish certainly would, so I think we have enough for now. That's not where the raft is. Raft is over there. Wow, it feels so slow swimming without the flippers now that I've kind of gotten used to them. But yeah, let's head back to the raft. Let's organize everything that we got here. Do a little recap on all the Caravan Island stuff, and then we'll pretty much get ready to go to the next story island. So it looks like our honey's ready, our biofuel's ready. Biofuel does not need to be refilled just yet. It should make a whole other one just with what's in there. Let's stash all of our stuff. Good amount of explosive goo. Let's learn how to make the battery charger, which I'm kind of assuming takes titanium again. So definitely something that we want. Where on earth is it though? There it is. Yeah, it takes 4 titanium, so I can get titanium from the trading post. That's why I have 2 of it already. I had 3, and then I researched one. I turned it into an ingot and I researched it, which is what you have to do to even be able to unlock these for crafting. So I could get more just from trading posts, and the rest of it I'm going to have to find with the metal detector, which I think I needed more plastic in order to make that metal detector. So that's what we'll want to do next, is visit Trading Post Islands, as well as stop off on other islands and use the metal detector, get titanium that way. And then once we have enough titanium to make the battery charger and the steering controls, that'll be some really nice quality of life upgrades. So we're just going to do an item loop here, like so. Put all the rest of this stuff, well, shear's going here, and then put the rest of this away down here is my new storage spot. And get rid of that blueprint. Yeah, and then so let's get the code ready for Tangaroa is the next story island here. Alrighty. So we want 5701. So that's going to be, turn that on, and then 5701. Boom. So now that blue dot there is the next story island, so we do want to head there. Tangaroa is a very big story island. That guy got away from me. A big story island with a lot of different stuff. But we also want to, you know, craft the stuff that we learned from this island. So I'll probably just kind of want to sail with the tide here and do some, you know, do some titanium hunting, some trading post island hunting, which is also titanium hunting in a way, and let these catch nets fill up with more resources so I can craft more stuff, and definitely got to finish building out the raft here too. So why don't we set sail? Tide is going exactly the opposite way that we're facing. So we're going to spin around. Spin 180 degrees here until we're going with the tide. Because I don't want to leave my engines on. I don't, you know, want to burn through all my biofuel just for that. So we'll go with the tide to travel as quickly as possible, like this way. And just see what we come up to. So that's actually facing us kind of towards Tangaroa. So if we just keep going this way, we will eventually get to where we want to go anyway. And maybe encounter some other islands along the way. So as far as the titanium stuff goes, you can use this metal detector, once I'm able to craft it, to find these little titanium catches that you can then dig up with the, it's funny, that item, palm leaf, didn't get caught in the catch net because of how much the waves are making me go up and down. But yeah, you can dig up the titanium catches with a shovel after you use the metal detector to find their location. And I think they only spawn on certain islands, like certain large tropical islands. So hopefully we can run into one of those. I believe that's the green dots on the receiver up there. Could also just be the trading post islands or the green dots, but you know, kind of like larger islands that have things on them are what these green dots are. So I'm almost wondering if it's worth heading for that one. Not sure if that's one that I came from already. You know what, I think it might be, so we can just turn that way. We're not going entirely against the tide at least, so we should still get there pretty quickly without the engines. Turn just a little bit more. I don't want to change direction too often because it forces the item stream to respawn every time I do, and then they don't even have a chance to get to me to get collected, but that's fine. We'll head that way. Check out that island, and then in the meantime, we'll just keep drifting and collecting items. So, I have decent enough amount of planks. Probably want more. You know what, actually, I think what I want to do, it's like kind of the most important thing right now, is going to be to catch some fish. So, if we do come to a trading post island, I have this bait that I need to use up to get the fish to trade in for the trading coins, and I'm like out of trash cubes, so I think I am going to have to actually make 2 more batteries before I get a chance to make the battery charger, just because I want to have the cubes ready when I get there. So let's see about making a couple batteries. So plastic, which I don't even have enough of, and then 2 copper ingots and 6 scrap. There's 2 copper ingots, there's scrap. 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, okay, it looks like the items have respawned. They're kind of coming in at an angle, but hopefully we're still able to get them all with the way our catch net is set up. Looks like we're going to miss some, actually. Might want to change direction a little bit, see if I can force those to respawn in a slightly better line. Alright. I need this plastic for so many other things, but I want to get these trash cubes going. I have a good stockpile of wool as well, so I should probably be able to get 16 or so trash cubes here. Maybe more, because it looks like there's actually already stuff in them. Oops. So we'll let those go, and we'll just do some fishing as we drift here. So I need both the special fish right here from using this bait to trade at the trading post for trade coins, and I also just need regular fish for food because I'm getting real low on food. Haven't been finding as many seagulls as I need, and there hasn't been a lot of opportunities to get the meat from the boars. Let's see, can I get that plastic though? Come on, fish, I need you now. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Oh my god. Come on, fish. What a long fish. Like, took a long time to get that fish. Alright, I've still got the plastic though. Yeah, something about our angle here is a little bit off. The way I built the raft, it should be able to catch every single item from the item stream, but it seems like it's not. Let me see. I change direction just a little bit. Maybe that'll help, and we'll still be coming up to that island. There's a plank. See, I'm missing items this way, which is not ideal. But we'll just keep fishing here. So now when we get to that trading post island, we can trade all these in for the trading coins that we'll need to get titanium and other resources. And then our trash cubes are going, so from our recyclers, so we'll be able to get some trash cubes, and we'll have the trading coins, and we'll trade all that in for all kinds of fun stuff at the trading post. Hopefully titanium, be able to make, I think, probably make the battery recharger first, and then make the engine controls after. The engine controls are very nice, but at the end of the day, it's just a quality of life thing to be able to turn on and off the engines and raise and lower the anchor from one spot. Not something that I necessarily need. It is a little more efficient because I'm not like burning fuel as I'm turning the engines on and off and whatever, but it's very marginally efficient as a fuel saver. So I think we'll do the battery charger first because that's much more efficient, because not having to keep remaking batteries saves a lot more resources. So just keep fishing here. No, pretty boring. Not much going on. We're just sailing. I should go empty those catch nets though, because they probably have a good amount of stuff in them at this point. We are coming up to that island. I'm going to change direction soon here. Oh yeah, there it is. And I see the trading post as well. So let me empty these out real quick. Didn't get as much as I had hoped for. As long as I get enough plastic to make the metal detector, which it looks like I definitely did, then I'm happy. So let's turn. Gonna miss out on getting all those items there, but let's turn directly to that trading post island. You can see right there, kind of glowing in the distance. Let's see how much of this bait we can burn through. Hopefully we can burn through it all before we get there. Just keep fishing as we approach. We'll gather a little more, a few more items along the way. Probably want to do an item loop. And then when we're exploring the island, everything else will be regrowing. Actually, let me check on the llamas real quick. Looks like they need the grass watered for some reason. Their fur should be coming back soon. We've got a few trash cubes. I think there's going to be one more from each of those recyclers, and then we'll refill them. There's a seagull I'd really like to get. I don't see the island. I'm assuming it's because it's behind the sail, not because we got pushed out of the way. Yeah, we're good. We're still coming up to it quite slowly. Nice. Got the seagull for once. We didn't miss. That's awesome. Let's restock our water here. We're getting a little low. We need to cook some food soon as well. Might as well do that now. There we go. Get our water filled and get some new water going. That's good. I'll eat those drumsticks when they're done cooking. Alright, looks like I'm gonna need to change direction again. We're getting pushed by the tide pretty far away from it now. I may need to turn the engines on to get there, which is fine. Just I'm trying not to use them too frequently if I can help it. So change direction. There's the island. That looks like that may be one of those islands like we found a couple sections ago that you needed a zip line to get up to the actual trading post, in which case we have one now, so that would be awesome. I'm doing on bait. Okay, just 2 more bait. And then we have the low tier bait as well. Just to get, we get 20 additional trading coins if we were to burn through that stack, but we just use this last advanced bait. These ones trade for 2 trading coins a piece, these fish, so that's pretty good. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we are approaching here. This does look like one of those islands that I need the zip line to get up there, so make sure we land kind of right there. Looks like the beach. Let's do a quick item loop so that when we get there we're in good shape. That can go in there. These fish can actually just stay with me, I guess. Put that bait away. Have our cubes want to come with me. Oops, don't want to lose those. Trading coins are going to want to come with me. Let me shear these guys when they're going to eat. Huh, see, why isn't that one regrown? Their growth cycles are a little off for some reason, but shear those guys, get their wool. Lots and lots of wool piling up that we can use to make more trash cubes. Let's water this because we want to keep stockpiling eggs for the biofuel. Like so. At some point I think I'm going to want to refill these with wool as soon as they're done making that last cube. Very slowly approaching here because we're going pretty far against the tide. Quickly empty these out and then I could stash all that. And I didn't get much. See, it's because every time I change direction, you know, the items respawn and then they take a while to get to me, so that's why I don't like to keep changing direction and making small adjustments. To just set myself on one straight course and then keep it going. But that should actually be enough to make the metal detector now, I believe. So let me see. Right here. So I just need some scrap. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. So we got a metal detector now. Okay, so we should be, what the hell? How are we going this way all of a sudden? Did I not reset the steering wheel? Oh no, see, I left the steering wheel slightly off. Whoops. But, Jesus. You know what, this is just so annoying, it's going to take forever. I'm just going to turn the engines on and just get to where I need to be. That's another, you know, where the engine controls would be very useful. So I just hit a switch and they're all on instead of having to do this. Run all the way around, turn them all on. But now we're moving real quick. Somehow we're still spinning though. Oh my gosh, come on. This is a disaster. Come on. Turn back. Engines are still going, so we're moving at a good clip. Let's just actually get this straight now. Head straight to where we want to go. Get this seagull. Nice. Oh, don't fall in the water. Okay, good. And then, looks like they're pushing us, but it feels like we're moving kind of slowly. We need to make some more engines to increase the speed. Honestly, that's like close enough. I can swim the rest of the way, so shoot. Drop our anchor here. I need to turn these engines off. My hunger is low, so I'm moving extra slow. Don't have enough to replace that, but I want to replace that foundation real quick because I don't want the shark to destroy one of these engines. Holy cow, are we moving slow without something to eat? So I know I have those cooked drumsticks over here. Oh god, this is brutal. That's as fast as we can move right now. So give me this. Quickly. Eat. Good. There we go. Back to normal speed. Yep, this is done, so I can fill these up. We'll get 8 more trash cubes when those are done. It's going to take a while, but we'll let that start now. These thirsty mofos need some more water. Grab our honey. Grab our biofuel. Probably needs to be refilled too. We really need to get all this like moved around and get a more efficient setup going for that. We are stockpiling quite a bit of biofuel though, so that's a good sign. One more drumstick that I forgot about apparently. Fill that up, drink ourselves. Go ahead and refill these. Go ahead and water these last few squares. Yeah, this whole layout is going to have to be adjusted at some point because all the jumping and running up and down and all that is getting to be pretty inefficient. But, alright. That's looking good. So let's, if I'm not forgetting anything, which actually I am, I'm going to bring a sweep net because you often find bees here, which is nice. And then maybe there's an animal too, so I might as well bring the canister depending on what it is. Grab these cubes, we'll come back for the rest. And we should be good to go. So let's see what's going on here on this island. Oh. Okay, never mind. I need my zipline thing, but I have it, so we're good. Is that all the fish too? God damn it. Come back one more time here. That all needs to be refilled. I don't think I have enough food to... Well, I have the eggs, so... okay, yeah, that was all the fish. I have just enough eggs to fill these, so let me just fill these real quick. Oh, I guess I need technically... Yeah, it's 6.6 eggs technically to fill them, not 6, so... Throw a couple mangoes in there. And then... my honey, hopefully I have 4. I have 3. So I'll make some more. We have bee jars too, so I should make more beehives at some point. Let's see. What are we doing? Making honey. There we go. Honey goes in 1, 2, and 1, 2. There we go. And that goes back in there. Honey goes back in there. Yeah, so we have enough for 1 more beehive. I think it's, was it 15 bees per beehive, but let's go explore the island. Shark might get a couple bites in here. I'll do a quick little check of the reefs as well. Should be a couple reefs. Can maybe get some more explosive powder as well. That is a chicken, it looks like. So we'll grab him on the way back. Oh, that's a different looking one too. He has a different feather pattern. Looks like a bald eagle almost. It's kind of cool. Alright, so coming over here. Free plastic, that's dope. Probably some bees right here, yes. So sweep net the bees. Come on, bees. There we go. 5 jars, that's good. Looking for, honey, that's good too. Looking for trees that we can cut down. For the planks that we absolutely need, as well as the fruit to make more biofuel. There we go. Now I'm wondering, I guess I zipline down there and then walk up. Because the zipline tool, I can't go up. I can only go down. Unless there's something else. Is there something else I can make that lets me like eventually go up ziplines as well? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Anyway. I don't think we have it now. Do find a crate here with a lot of cool random stuff. I can get rid of this recipe I think I already have. I don't need these mango seeds either because I don't even have a tree plot yet. There's a boar. I guess I'll fight him because he's right here. Just gotta poke him before he hits me after he starts charging. There you go. That's easy compared to the way I was doing it before. But we'll keep stockpiling leather. We're always gonna need armor to have like full armor equipped whenever we possibly can. Yeah, so let's see what happens if we zipline down this way. Maybe there's a way up from back here. Ah, yes. A ladder. And then... okay. Guess not that way. Maybe here, some steps. There we go. Alright, a little annoying to get up here, but... oh, some more bees up here too. Which is awesome. Ouch, they stung me, but still awesome. Okay, pick up all this stuff. I don't think I have that recipe yet, so I'll keep that one. Get rid of palm leaves and this one stone. I don't need any of that. Get this deco package and learn that. Grab the honey as well. Learned a different type of table this time. More plastic, definitely want. Definitely need. More fruit, good for biofuel. That looks like everything up here. Now, I'm curious about this metal detector. Okay, it looks like there is metal on this island. I did not bring my shovel, though, because I'm forgetful, I guess. So I'll need to make a return trip to the raft anyway. And we'll come back and get the titanium. That's probably here. So let's look into the trading. So as far as trade coins go... whoops. Well, first thing I can do is sell all these fish. Should clear up some inventory space, allow me to pick up all these extra trade coins. Very nice. And then what do we have? So we're up to 60 trade coins, which is quite a lot. I should probably buy the bait while I'm here, just so I can get more trade coins. I'm just gonna buy... I definitely want the titanium. So what did I need? Actually, I guess I can check here. So I need enough to make the engine controls is 6, and then the battery recharger is 4. So 10, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 is like the only amount I can buy it in. That's enough to make all the titanium stuff that I needed to make. So that's good. That's like the first order of business. Then I want to buy this bait so that I can get more trade coins. I don't need more scarecrows now. Eventually, when I make a bigger garden, I'll need more, but we can always stop off and get more later. I wouldn't mind getting this canteen recipe. That's going to be more efficient than the bottles. Most of the rest of this stuff is just cosmetic. I do still need the blueprint for the large crop plot, but I'm not planning on planting trees yet. So that'll be like later. I can do... get the advanced large crop plot and additional scarecrows. But for now, I don't think I need any of that. So debating just buying plastic here because I need so much of it. But I think I'd rather get the canteen first. That takes 8 cubes. We'll see how many cubes are back on the raft. If I have extra left over, I'll get the plastic. I do need to buy the bait as well. So we may actually... oh, it's dark all of a sudden. So we may hang out here for a minute. We're going to want to explore the reefs too. So we'll be here for a while. Hopefully enough time for like all these trash cubes to finish compacting. And then maybe I can do all the trades that I want to do before I leave. Hopefully this doesn't give me fall damage. Okay, good. Let's see about that chicken on the way back, though. Hello. Okay, don't want to miss, because I only have the one canister with me. There we go. This guy I'm going to name, actually, Baldy. Kind of looks like a bald eagle. Very, very scraggly one. But let's get him back on the raft real quick. We'll clear out our inventory. Make sure we have trash cubes going. I can actually make the battery charger now. Recharge the batteries to get the trash cubes going. I think that's probably the first order of business. Because, yeah, it looks like those batteries are dead. I don't know, there's a little bit of charge left in them. It's just that they're empty. So let's fill them back up. Get some more cubes there. Okay, so we'll be able to get quite a few cubes before we leave. So let's make the battery charger like right away. God, I know all these animals need care too, but let me just do the battery charger first, so that's what's going to take the longest. So first I need to smelt all of this titanium, which is going to take quite a while. I need more food too. I'm getting low on food. Let's clear out our inventory a little bit. Get rid of all this stuff. That's all well and good. That can go in there. Leather in there. I'm full on leather again. I need somewhere to put this stuff. I'm starting to run out of storage. Gonna need additional storage chests. Why don't I take the leather out? Put that in there. Leather needs a new home. I guess this one doesn't really make sense, but that's fine. Get rid of this for now. We do actually have like a lot of trade coins, so I don't really need to go crazy with the fish, with getting more bait to get more fish. But I will eventually need more trade coins to trade in for like more scarecrows and stuff. So I might as well buy the bait while I'm here, but I'm gonna actually prioritize buying the other stuff first. So let's water the crops, and let's shear the llamas. I think I'm gonna need to make another shear. It's gonna be just enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Need to make another one. Grab our honeycomb is done. Keep an eye on this titanium. It takes a long time to smelt. Getting real thirsty here. Let's fill up. Okay, let's remember our shovel as well that we're gonna need. Oof, looks like I need a new one. So let's make our shears. And scrap, shears, boom, boom, boom. Should be enough for a while. And then a shovel, metal ingot, bolt, and planks. Have lots of bolts. Have a metal ingot. And planks are in here. Titanium is done. Let's get more cooking. Uh-oh, where did it go? There it is. So let's get that cooking. That'll be enough to make the battery recharger. And then we can let the rest cook after. I'm getting real low on food again. Oh, jeez. I guess I'm just going to cook these fish real quick, and then I'm, like, literally going to have to do just some, like, basic fishing with the fishing rod to stockpile fish, because I don't have any other source of meat right now, besides these seagulls, which are quite good, actually, but sounds like the batteries are dead, yeah, so gonna need, that's why we need that battery charger. Gonna have to make a lot more space for all these animals too. I have all these chickens crammed into this one little small area, so I don't think that's quite how you're supposed to do it. I think they each need their own grass plot. So I'll shear that last guy, stash all this stuff. Eggs can go away. I don't really need that many feathers, to be honest with you right now. Shears can go away. Need to eat, so hopefully that stuff finishes cooking quickly. I need more planks in there. Yeah, it takes a ton of planks and a lot of time to smelt this stuff. So let's load that up. There we go. And then food is done. Can load it up with planks. Let's eat. Now we're just waiting for this titanium to finish. So let's catch a couple fish while we wait. What did I do with that fishing rod? I left it up top, huh? Oops. Yep. So just catch a couple like normal fish to start replenishing our food here. There we go. And just gonna keep fishing for a little while that titanium finishes. great. Shark attack. He can just have that tile. I'm not even going to be able to get there in time. He's like destroying this whole side. That's why I really need to finish building that in. That's why I need to just be sailing more, because I'll get a lot of plastic as I'm sailing. I can also get basically 30 foundations worth of plastic from each trading post with the trading cubes, though, so that's why I want to get this battery charger set up. Since I need the batteries to make the cubes, so. Okay, at least we have a little buffer of food now. So, grab that, and then I'll get this big catfish cooking. Store the rest for later. That's fine, I'll need to get more, but okay, there's our titanium. So what do we need for the battery charger? Circuit board, scrap, and plastic. So, oh no, it's my vine goo, there it is. Circuit board, it's 2 copper, vine goo, and plastic I have just enough of. And then 1 additional scrap. And there we go, and there we go, cool. So let's get the rest of this titanium cooking. 6 is going to be enough to make my engine controls, right? Yes, considering I already have 4 ingots, it's going to be more than enough, so... I'll put the raw titanium in there. I'll put the ingots in the ingot chest. We'll make those engine controls a little later. But let's get this set up. So I'm just going to kind of put it up here for now. Why don't I put it like on the back of this? So this is all going to get moved around. Eventually I will need... Yeah, I'll need to set up the pipes to pipe biofuel directly into it. I think as it stands, if I put a biofuel directly into it, it actually like overcaps, like, yeah, like that one biofuel provided more fuel than this tank can hold. So that's why you want to put them in the large biofuel tanks and then just have pipes connecting them, because that'll just funnel in the amount that it needs. But that thing's running, so those batteries are getting charged. I think it takes a while. But we'll let them charge. We'll put these like half-dead batteries in for now. We don't need that many trading coins with us. We have the bait. So we'll want enough cubes to buy the canteen, which was what, 6? And then this needs to be watered. And then I want to buy the 3 stacks of 20 plastic, because that's another 3. So we call that what, 9? And then what else was worth buying here? I guess the bait would be another 5, so we can get like 14 cubes. So we get like 4 more cubes, then we'll be good, I think. So I think what I'm gonna do is let the... Might be worth buying metal too, to be honest, because I need so much of it. But I think we'll let the battery charger go, and we'll go explore the reef while there's sunlight out, and then we'll come back, restock, let these run again. Does that make sense? These seem to be more charged than these now. So why don't I just swap those out real quick? Let those ones charge. Whoops, there we go. Looks like it burns through biofuel pretty quickly, but there's 12 cubes. Probably gonna overcap here if I dump only wool in, but let me get them full and let those process while I'm away. If I could just grab 2 more cubes, I think that's all I need anyway, but then we'll let it make more while we're gone. God, I really need to do something about these chickens and goats. There's too damn many in here. Grab their eggs, water their grass, store the eggs. That's for biofuel. This has got to be done, yeah. Put that away. Oh, we got our shovel. We can go look for our titanium too, potentially. Might as well turn the rest of this titanium into ingots along with this metal. A decent amount of metal ore piling up. I'm gonna need a lot more though, so looks like honey's done. Stash that. Probably have to refill our biofuel refiner soon as well. Alright, so I'm just waiting for these last 2 cubes to finish. Then we'll take those with us. Let's see where the sun is at. A little past midday, so should probably do the reefs first and then the trading, but let me let this finish. Whoops. Just drank salt water there, that's not good. I guess I'm just going to grab a couple fish while that finishes. I thought it would be done by now, but can keep an eye on it from here. Just keep stockpiling food, because I am running out for some reason. Tilapia is good. Looking for really, the big catfish are the best. That restores so much hunger. And then the tilapia is the next best, I think. It's like a medium-sized fish, and then the little mackerels and sardines, whatever the other little ones are the worst. But hey, it's all food, and I need it until I can stockpile some more meat. It could even be worth going back to like the second story island, that yacht thing, and just fighting all the little lurker rats that are there for a bunch of meat. And then have a pretty good stockpile going, but I'd have to go pretty out of my way to do that, so I'm not worried about it right now. Let's do one more cast, and then, yeah, there we go. Cubes are done now, so. There we go. And as long as we calculated that correctly, and we in fact only need 14 cubes and not 16, because we only need 6 for the canteen and not 8, then we're good. But you know what? At this point, we've already burned through most of our daylight. I'm gonna get 2 more cubes. I don't remember if it was 6 or 8 for the canteen. I think it was 6, but I don't want to go all the way up there and then have to come all the way back just to go all the way up again, so get all the cubes that I'm going to need to get the canteen, the 5 bait for more trading coins, and the plastic. Basically just to repair what the shark has been doing this whole time. And then eventually I'll get a surplus of plastic to fill in the gaps and then armor it so that the shark will stop attacking. I do kind of want to buy the metal here for that reason as well, but we'll take a peek at the reef. And see if we can just get some metal that way. And we want it to be light out when we do that. So hopefully, I think the sun goes down soon, I can sleep, and then just start with a full day of daylight to be able to explore the reef. So just kind of stalling here. Get a salmon, which is like the catfish. It's one of the big fish that gives you a lot, so that's good. Looks like the llamas are ready, so let's do them real quick. Llama, 3, 4, and 5. They need watered. Let's do that real quick. Just kind of stalling, doing things that I have to do eventually anyway, but we want the sun to go down so we can sleep, and then we can head back to the island with a full day's worth of sunlight. There'll be some eggs in there soon, I guess. These are still going. They're relatively full. I think those should make 3 more cubes each. It's just going to take time. Could make more recyclers to speed up the process, but now with the battery recharger, as long as I have them going at all times as I'm sailing between islands and such, the cubes should, stockpile pretty quickly. I should probably throw some food on the grill and some metal, which again, these ran out of planks, so they're not even cooking anything. Eventually I'll get an electric forge, which I can just use the batteries for, and then I just keep recharging the batteries. So really biofuel becomes like my biggest thing, which is why I've been so hell-bent on making this like efficient biofuel setup with the bees and the crops and the eggs and all that kind of stuff. But why don't I get some good food cooking here? Load those up with planks. Can put the extra fish in here for now while that one cooks. I need to refill the biofuel as well. So, oops, wrong chest. Get our eggs. We're gonna need a lot more eggs. We have just enough honey. I'm gonna eventually make, I think it's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 10 beehives around that many flowers is like the efficient setup, which seems like more than I'll need. Maybe I'll make more biofuel refiners and then I'll end up needing more. But currently I'm like having way more honeycomb than I am of the actual food items to make the biofuel. So the ratios are not right currently, but let's dump these eggs in there. That should almost fill that one. And then it looks like we have some mangoes, some watermelon, some pineapple, some beets and potatoes. Hopefully that's enough. Get another 2 biofuel out of it so that we can... Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So that we can keep our battery charger going and all that. Again, I need to set up the pipes for the biofuel, because every time I just dump one in, just outright, like, it overcaps on how much it can hold. But let me just keep these batteries charging. Put these brand new ones in there. Another couple trash cubes. Let this run dry and then I'll refill it with the fuel. Looks like the sun's finally going down, so then we can sleep and then we'll head back. Catch a few more fish here. Looks like that generator's out of fuel, so I'll get this last fish. Fill that back up, get those batteries charged, get these cubes. That should be plenty to get everything that I need. So let's stash everything away. Honey's done again. Biofuel's gonna take a while to finish. Huh, I'm only getting 2. I should be getting 3. Ah, there's been a flower missing this whole time, huh? There's been multiple flowers missing. The scarecrows should scare them. Oh, the seagulls that destroy the flowers should be getting scared away. So I'm not sure how I lost those flowers. I may have accidentally picked them up at some point and not realized. But I should have noticed a long time ago that I was only getting 2 honey instead of 3. Because with that amount of flowers, I should be getting 3 per hive. So kind of dropped the ball on that, but it's alright, we caught it now. So let's grab our ingots out of here. Let's stock everything back up real quick, because we're going to go to the island. So do that. Do that. Get our nice big catfish. If I'm going to sleep, I should eat after I sleep, because when I sleep, I lose hunger and thirst. So I'll get that cooking. Let me just check. Yeah, these guys are ready again, so I'll do them real quick now before I sleep. So that as soon as I wake up, I can head straight to the island and have the maximum amount of daylight to explore the reef. That's all good. Maybe 2 more cubes finish by the time we're awake. I'll load this back up. Alright. I think we're good now. So, just see if the biofuel's done. Not quite. Alright, yeah, so let's get cracking here. Let me just empty out my inventory. Get rid of that. Get rid of this and those and these. And that I'm going to eat after I wake up. That goes back in there. Alright, so let's sleep. Now we got a full day of daylight essentially, so let's top up our hunger. Biofuel's done. Oh, that one should finish any second now. Let's top up our thirst. There we go. I'll load that back up. Let's get a little more metal cooking for while we are away. Hopefully there's enough planks in there. You know what? Let me just make sure. That's fine. Got a cooked salmon for later. Wonderful. It's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of boring just sitting there fishing, but that definitely builds up the food reserves. So I don't have to worry about it so much. Get our last biofuel. That'll make one more batch of 2, one from each refiner, with what's in there currently, so we don't have to restock it yet. Those are done. Still got fuel. 2 more cubes. Quickly, water. Get the egg. Water again. Hello. Get back in there. There we go. There we go. So, eggs gotta go away. I kind of don't like how much we've just been like sitting here doing this stuff. Like this is all stuff that if I could do while I'm also sailing, then I'm also getting items in the catch nets as I'm doing everything, which is much more efficient. So I don't like to just be like sitting here, but I did want to do all these trades while I was here, and I needed to wait for the trash cubes. Actually, it seems like these are empty now, but I have just enough wool to fill both of them entirely, so that's another however many cubes. And I thought I watered that grass already. Maybe not. Alright, well we're burning daylight, so I just get stuck in these like item farming loops. I'm just gonna toss that egg in there, because screw it. Oh god, and I forgot to put the chicken away. And the metal's done. See what I mean? It's like you get stuck in these like infinite loops of just like harvesting all your items and replenishing them and all that. So let's do that. Let's do, where are we at? There. Down to 4 metal uncooked. Over here we put that. Okay, alright. So let's go to the island for real now. Gotta be quick, because we need our daylight to see in the reef. So I should probably do the reef first while it's like really bright out. What is that? Is that just a weird texture? Looks like an something. Oh, I think it's just a weird texture. Anyway, yeah, I should do the reef first, because I could do the trading post at night easily, but the reef is really hard to see at night. So that would be the smart thing to do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go to the trading post first, make sure I have enough to do my trades, and then I'll get the reef stuff on the way back. So, being a little foolish here with how efficiently this is going to go. But we're just going to do it this way anyway, because I am much more excited about trading than I am exploring the reefs, to be honest with you. So let's go up quickly. Alright, so most important thing that we need, so we wanted the canteen. Oh, so it was 8 instead of 6, so I'm glad I waited and got more. That's just kind of a quality of life thing, but that's worth getting. I wanted the bait for sure, so that I can get more trading coins, because I don't want to run low on trading coins, so I can trade for more stuff as we go. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another titanium. Oh, it's just enough. So I'll buy all the bait. We'll buy the plastic to build out our raft. I would love to be able to buy some extra metal too, but I don't really have the extra cubes for it at the moment. We'll buy the last titanium ore that's available at this one. Don't really know what we even need more titanium for, but maybe I shouldn't have done that. Eventually we'll need it for tools, so I guess it's good to have. And then we may come back and grab that metal if we end up cooking enough. trash cubes while we are away. But we want to take a peek at the reef while it's light out, but I do also want to find that metal catch. So you see the little colors here. I don't want to hold it out too frequently because it loses durability, but it turns closer to green the closer you get. So it says we're right on top of it. So I don't know if that means right here, but oh, there we go. So we dug it up. Gonna take a few durability off of the shovel, and we got a tiki piece, and I think, is that it? Yeah, that's all that was here. So I guess a tiki piece is like kind of a cosmetic item. You can build like a statue or something with them. Otherwise, you can dig up these catches that have titanium in them. So I guess I am kind of glad that I traded for that titanium if I wasn't going to get any from the metal detector. But, yeah, tiki's not what I was hoping for. Just a cosmetic thing, basically, as far as I know. I don't think you get anything for collecting all the pieces. You just get to make a tiki statue and put it on your raft, which is kind of cool, I guess, but purely cosmetic. Was really hoping for titanium, which actually has other uses, but that's all right. Going into this reef here on the way back, so get some more explosive goo. Got a pretty good stockpile of that, I think, at this point, so I think we can get enough animals to kind of see us through for the rest of the game with that. Don't think I really need it for anything else. There's no firearms or anything that you end up being able to make with explosive powder. I don't know what else explosive powder would really be for. You can make those fireworks, but again, those are just cosmetic as well. We're starting to drown because this is a deep reef and we don't have flippers or an oxygen bottle, but just looking for metal while it's light enough out to actually see. Okay. Not seeing any there. There's quite possibly some more down there. I just didn't see it, but just want to quickly grab whatever's here. And there should be one other little reef over here, I think. There's our random tiki piece. Yeah, so here's a reef, so there could be metal anywhere along the sides of these rocks, even the ones out there. So I will want to look. Just feel so slow without the flippers. Should maybe start stocking up on seaweed so that I can just make enough flippers to not have to worry about using up the durability on them, but for now, I think they take plastic too, and for now I want that for other stuff. You know, I want to finish building the raft first, but once the raft is done, I'll have such a surplus of plastic and stuff that I can just infinitely have flippers equipped. A lot of seaweed here I could grab, like I was just saying, because you need the vine goo to make the flippers, but I think we're happy enough for now. So got some metal there, which is cool. Yeah, the flippers take plastic, and a lot of vine goo and a lot of seaweed, but I think for now we're happy enough. So let me go back to the raft here. Swimming slowly as ever. Boom. Alright, so a few things to do here. First of all, I'm going to take this plastic that I just got and just fill in all the areas that I've already built that the shark has just been eating, but hopefully have enough left over. Jeez. Hopefully have enough left over to maybe start filling in some of this stuff. At this point, I'm basically just replacing what I've already built, which feels real bad, but I can get a little bit of progress here. Alright, that's something. I need so much plastic to finish building this whole thing, so do our quick little item loop here. That needs to be entirely refilled. Fish is done. Let me get some more cooking. Like so. Grab our metal ingots, put that away. Whoops. This will be more metal ore cooking. once we do finally finish building out the raft, I'm gonna need to armor the whole entire outside edge to prevent shark attacks, so we need a ton of metal for that. So we just want to keep stockpiling metal. I got some extra titanium ore if we end up needing it for later. Put this stuff away. Tiki head can just hide in here for now until I figure out what I want to do with it, or what it's even for. No seagulls. Looks like wool is ready again. We got more cubes, so I think I will just quickly go trade for metal. These batteries are done. Not entirely, but almost done. But I might as well swap them out for the fresh ones. Let the last little bit of biofuel in there. Recharge those ones. These guys are ready for a shear. And if I shear them real quick for 5, then I can maybe, after I water all that, fill these up a little more. Not quite full, but there's enough in there to make at least a few more cubes. So, need some water for myself real quick. Filling up the water. There we go. Go back up here. I'm going to need to eat real soon, too. I want to quickly grab these eggs before they despawn. Gosh, I need to expand this. It's just a pain to pick these eggs up. But we'll water the crops, stash those eggs. Gonna need to refill our biofuel down here, but I don't think I have enough. I need to eat real quick. Looks like the tilapia's done. That's good. Oh, those restore a lot. I should do more fishing. I should just take like 10-15 minutes and just burn through a couple fishing rods and stock up on all this food and stuff. But let's see about quickly refilling those biofuel refiners. We need more honey, which needs more glass. I haven't even been paying attention. I think I just have enough. I'm down to 12. So at some point here, I'm gonna need to cook some sand into glass. But let's fill these up. Keep stockpiling the biofuel. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I didn't have enough quite to totally fill them, so guess I could throw a coconut in one of them for the hell of it. But definitely gonna need more eggs. I think if I had more grass plots, these chickens would lay more eggs more frequently. So I think they need to eat before they lay an egg. I do have eggs in here, so I might as well load these up. It's gonna be kind of overkill, but so that's definitely on the list of projects, is expanding this, grass plots. Let's see about what it takes to make them. So we need somewhere in here. I lose my mind. There it is. Crop plots, dirt, planks, and plastic. So unfortunately, we don't have a lot of plastic, but we do have a good amount of dirt saved up. 18. Is that it? That's enough to make 9 more, which should be enough for all my animals. So I'm gonna quickly just go do that metal trade. I think I can only do 3 trades for 2 coins apiece, so that should be plenty. But oops, seal. Got him. But let's just grab a couple extra cubes just in case. So let's go just grab that metal. I think that's worth it. And then kind of again, as we're just sailing around, we'll let those recyclers run pretty much at all times, and hopefully the cubes pile up so that when we get to future trading post islands, all we have to do is quickly stop off, do the trades, and then go right back to the raft instead of having to like stay here waiting for cubes to cook the whole time. Compact, process, whatever the word is for what the cubes are doing in the recycler. I don't like this island either because it's kind of a pain to get up to the trading post. There's definitely other ones that have better layouts, but that's fine. So do that. Head back up. Jump, jump. And jump. Up we go. It's cool looking. Grab our metal. And, I mean, it's not like there's other stuff here that I wouldn't want. It's just, I'm limited by how many trash cubes and trade coins I have, so... Yeah, I don't have enough for the advanced large crop plot. I think that's the last blueprint I actually need, and the plank, detail plank, but... I need to make note of what I have and haven't purchased, too, because it doesn't, like, tell you that you have or haven't. I could buy more, so I need to remember that I need the... advanced large crop plot and detailed plank. And then I'll have all of the blueprints, but... Okay, so I think that's everything that we needed from here. Let's head back to the raft. 15 extra metal is quite nice, so... I'll be able to start armoring the outside edge of the raft as we go here. Whoops. Let's get back on. Okay. Just gonna load all this stuff up with planks. Keep the food cooking for sure. Oh, I only have the one tilapia left. Oh, I have more. So I'm losing my mind. Alright. Cook that one. Cook a couple mackerel along with it. Alright. So... let me just get a little organized here. Don't need our metal detector anymore. No seagulls. These guys aren't ready yet, but somehow need water again. So we'll do that. A couple more cubes. Cubes and trading coins live in there until we need them. Bait lives in there until we need it. That goes back down. That I can just get rid of. Got all that metal too, which is awesome. So let me get that all cooking. There we go. Store that. Alright, we're getting a decent amount of ingots building up. Again, we're going to need like over 100, but we have almost 40, so that can armor like a side and a half, which is a good start. Grab our honey real quick, back up to getting 3 instead of 2. Biofuel is done as well. And let me see right here, so I can research the canteen, which holds more than the bottles do. So I need 4 metal ingots, 8 plastic, and 4 leather. It's kind of expensive to make, huh? So I was gonna make 2, but I think I'll just make 1 to like hold my water. Let me see how much it holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, it hold 10? Nice. So it's twice as much as a bottle. And then for now, I'll just keep using the 1 bottle to refill these, but eventually I'll want to make a second canteen for refilling. But that's awesome. That's going to really help when I go on long excursions. Save the old bottle in there. So I can carry a lot more water with me. And it's also super convenient for watering all this grass, especially if I'm going to make more crop plots. Where are we at? There we go. Yeah, I need the plastic to make more, though. What I'm going to do, just kind of as a reminder to myself to do that next time. Let's get 2 dirt. Anyway, how much plastic do we have? Go there, and then boom, boom. So I'm going to need to build the pen. I might even need to move it or expand the roof or something here. I'm going to have to make this a lot bigger, but I'll put 2 out here, so I absolutely do not forget that I need to do that next time. I'll need to count how many animals there are and make sure they each have their own grass plot. And then that's a lot easier to water with the canteen. A lot less trips. So that's cool. Yeah, and so I guess the next step is just to kind of keep heading towards the next story island. You know what? This is the same battery that's been in there since the very start. It's only ever needed one battery. So I might as well get it a new one, finally. Put that in there. Yeah, and then I think we're going to want to just head again with the tide. Oh, you know what else I can do? I think if I smelted all those ingots, which I did, is I could make my steering controls awesome. So I just need this scrap. And, oh, don't make that. Okay, phew. Not the steering wheel. I want the engine controls. Okay, good. So I need a circuit board real quick. Vine goo, copper ingot, and 5 plastic. Do I even have 5 plastic? No, I only have 2. Is there 3 plastic out there? Nope. So let's get sailing with the tide here to gather some plastic. So the tide is going back that way, so let's raise our anchor. Let's turn into the wind like this real quick. Okay, whoa, too far. I got turned around there, I was looking away. Let's go back. So we want this in this direction so that our catch nets are all lined up with the tide. So just a little bit more. And then we straighten out. It's pretty perfect there. Yeah, so we'll just go straight into the newly spawned item stream to get some more plastic. Drink from our awesome canteen here. Dump off that salt water in there. Got more fish cooked. Awesome. Probably just get some more cooking. 1, 2, 3. Boom. More planks, because this isn't cooking at all. I'm running out of planks now, too. I'm running out of everything. Want to keep that metal cooking. Let's see about making a new chest. I'm going to need like a few chests, to be honest. So a hinge and rope. That's all we need is right there. So let's do... I'm just going to kind of put one up here. This will all get moved around eventually, but I'm going to have an extra one here, and that's where I'm going to start putting the biofuel just for now. Because I think that yeah, this one's getting pretty full, and I have some extra metal now, so I need room for it. Everything else can go away for now. Metal in there. Biofuel in here now. Alright, so not nearly enough for being able to power the engines all the time, but decent amount. Just drop the last couple planks in there. Keep that going. Looks like the food's done. Can cook a couple of chicken legs. Might have to do some more fishing soon. But we got a decent little stockpile going. God, these have to be refilled again, but I don't have the food to refill them. Just now coming into the item stream, so it's going to take a while to load up with enough. But let me see if I have just enough plastic here to make the... where is it? Hello. There we go. Engine controls. Oh yeah, it was the circuit board that I needed. So I need one more plastic, which I think I have in here. Yep, just barely enough. That plus that is a circuit board. And then the circuit board plus all of this, including some scrap, is engine controls. Nice. So get rid of the rest of this. Keep that on me to eat later. I can get rid of the Canteen Blueprint. Let's keep the metal cooking. Get rid of the palm leaves too. I have too many at the moment. Keep the metal cooking. Ingots go in there. Biofuel goes in there. Okay, so we have these engine controls. Oh, how did I miss that guy? That stinks. You know what I'm going to do? I think if I can take all this stuff out, I can pick up this chest, and then I can place it back down, but rotate it that way. That's probably fine. Creates a little more space. put everything back in it. And then the engine controls. I was hoping... Guess that's good. It's really ugly. I'm going to move it eventually to look a little better, but if I can get it, like, right... I just had a good spot. Why did it stop? It's because I rotated it too much? Yeah, there we go. Right about... That's when the raft moves. Come on. I had the right spot. I just got a little greedy. I thought if I moved it forward, I could then move it back. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So there's our steering wheel, and then... Wait, is this facing the right way? So this is our anchor. Did that work? No? Does it need to be connected somehow? Uh-oh. Oh. So that's engines on and off. That definitely worked. And then this is, I could change forward or back. So look, turn the engines on, we're going forward. I hit this, we're all of a sudden going backwards. I hit it again, we're going forwards again. And then I can turn it off. So I can do all the engines from here, which is awesome. So we'll want to fill up these fuel tanks with biofuel and then run pipes into the engines so that I don't have to like keep refilling it. And then I think I actually need the advanced anchor to be able to use the anchor switch. So we'll have to keep using the old anchor manually in the meantime. But as it stands, we are pretty happy with that. We're able to control everything we need to control from right here and see where we're going. Looks like the animals are actually able to eat that grass even over the fence. So just having it there is good. I'm going to do a quick final item loop. 1, 2, hello. 3, 4, Jesus. 4, 5. Rewater all of this. Want to stockpile some more wool and whatnot, and then we will fill up the compactors again and keep compiling our trash cubes. There we go. Fill that with salt water. Fill that with salt water. Okay, and I'd say we're in pretty good shape here, so I'm gonna leave it here for now, just as I do kind of some final housekeeping. Gonna just make sure we get our metal cooking, and that's all the food that we have to cook at the moment. Can't quite refill the... I guess I can cook this too. Can't quite refill the biofuel refiners yet. I'm gonna need more food items to put in there. But did pretty good in this section. So we finished off Caravan Island, got everything that we could get from there. Got the Zipline Tool that we can use to get around at some other islands as well. We got our battery charger, which is awesome. It allows us to keep recharging batteries for biofuel and keep making trash cubes with the batteries that we can then trade at the trading posts for titanium, plastic to fill out the raft, metal, all kinds of stuff that we need. We also got some more chickens, which is good for eggs to make biofuel. I think next time we will expand this fence area, get every animal their own little pen. The 2 goats can have one, the chickens can have another, the llamas can have another. Stockpiling a pretty good amount of resources. We got a pretty decent item loop kind of thing going on with like the harvesting and the replenishing and the cooking and all that. Let's load that up. Let's load these up with planks. And then, since I have some plastic on me finally, I'm just going to go ahead and start filling this in. As soon as we can get the whole raft filled in and armor the outside edge and not have to worry about shark attacks anymore, that's going to be awesome. So that's definitely a short-term goal, even though it's going to take a long time. That's kind of like what we want to prioritize. I want to get that done before we go much farther with like the story of the game. But yeah, that's going to be all for now. So we'll pick it up here next time. Getting very close to Tangaroa, actually, so we may end up... Oh, I can see it. So I think next time we will probably end up just doing Tangaroa, the next story island, and then after that we'll we'll head back out to do more trading and finish the raft. But since we're right here, we might as well do it. We're going to be here for a long time. This is a big story island. It may end up taking two recordings, 2 parts. But we want to get everything that we can get here. Some new blueprints, all kinds of fun new stuff. So right before we end it, why don't we... Oh, full on honey. I guess I'll turn some into jars to make room. Like so. Need to smelt some more glass soon too. Why don't we find out how exactly we're going to approach. So we can use this to turn on our engines with our new handy dandy engine control. Decent amount of items up in the catch nets there. I think I'm just going to leave them in there so that if while I'm exploring here, if I need to come back and make tools or something, I'll have some items in there. And yeah, let's approach. We need to get a little closer. Engines are operating. Doesn't look like they're pushing me very quickly. I think with the extra foundations that I've built, I may need more engines to operate at max speed. Once I get 6 engines, I think that's the most I need to be able to always operate at max speed regardless of the size of the raft. But as it stands, it feels like we're moving a little slow. But we're going to move up and look for a place to dock here as we just continue with our housekeeping stuff. I'm just going to get rid of those. It's kind of a waste. I could at least throw them in the recyclers for something, but I just have so many. It's so tedious to refill. I'm not even going to bother. These guys look good. If they eat their grass soon, that would be nice because it's raining, and that would prevent me from having to do so. Same deal with these palm leaves. There's the feathers. At least these ones I'll just throw in here just to get something out of them. Looks like I filled it up enough to actually make an extra cube, so that's cool. I'll just go ahead and eat this salmon too. Okay, so you see here these little arrows. Those are pointing me towards the dock that we have to enter from, so let's keep going this way. So I really should, I don't want to keep throwing planks into the engines to keep them going. I really should be putting biofuel in them, but the biofuel overcaps them, meaning like one biofuel fills up this tank more than 100%. So what I really need to do is put the biofuel in these tanks and then run pipes into them to like just fill it in with just enough biofuel. But I wanted to finish building out the raft and move the engines to where they're eventually going to be before I start like laying pipes all over the place, so that I don't have to remove it all later. But hopefully there's enough in there just to get me to, it looks like it's actually right there maybe, is the entrance point. And then when I go to leave, we'll see how many resources I have, if I can maybe move this and fill these tanks with all this biofuel and run some pipes. But get one extra trash cube out of that, save that for later. Grab these eggs. It's still raining, so I'm hoping these guys eat the grass so that it rains and I don't have to water it. That wool should regrow soon. Yeah, that looks like the entrance, so looks like the engines are stopping working right now, so we'll turn them off, drop our anchor. I think that's the way in. Pretty good spot here. Yeah, so this is where we'll leave it. We'll pick it up here next time, I guess with Tangaroa. I was planning on doing some more building of the raft and that kind of stuff first, but hey, we're here, so we might as well do it. Yeah, got a lot done this time. Caravan Island, did some trading, made our battery recharger, made our engine controls, expanded the raft a little bit, got a good little stockpile of food going, made our canteen, got the animals looking in good shape, and yeah, so that's all for now. We'll pick it up here next time. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good one. Peace.